know what shape it would take, where the match would be, who it would be against, but the suspension ended yesterday and he can return to competitive football, and he does that for Newcastle United tonight. He's been named in Eddie Howe's starting 11, and Eddie Howe, the Newcastle United manager, the man who brought Tonalis to Tyneside for £55 million, knows that the Italian is ready to show what he can do. And Newcastle United, Pope, Trippier, Kraft, Byrne, Hall, Tonalis, Willock, Joelinton, Almiron, Barnes and Isak. Newcastle United against Nottingham Forest in the second round of the League Cup. It's Sandro Tonalis' return to action after 10 months. Here's his first touch, up to Almiron, away for Isak, who's in already. Alexander Isak into the penalty area. Good save. Goal! Willock with a tap in, and Newcastle United have scored inside 20 seconds at the City ground. Tonalis involved in the move, playing it to Almiron, through for Isak, shot saved, put away the rebound by Joe Willock. What a start! Nottingham Forest 0, Newcastle United 1.
Unbelievable. What a start. You couldn't ask for better, could you really? Inside 15 seconds. I mean, they have the kickoff, Forest, they knock it straight back, the keeper, go long. The straight ball just dissects two centre backs. A great little run by Isak. Good save by the keeper. Willock following up, knocks it into an empty net.
Isak
great start.
Got away right of centre, spilled by the debutant goalkeeper Carlos Miguel, straight into the path of Joe Willock, who couldn't keep his balance, stumbled, but made sure the ball hit the back of the net. And now Harvey Barnes onto goal scorer Joe Willock. Isak's gone down, but Willock gets away up the left. Almiron wants it played through, and it's back inside to Isak. Tonali might be in. Sandro Tonali, it's saved. Oh, that would have been almost too perfect.
Young Hall's got to learn. He's got to learn quick. You can't keep giving it away back in that area, or you're in trouble.
5 minutes played on BBC Radio Newcastle. What a start it was. Tonalis to Almiron, Isak, and then Willock scoring, and then Isak setting up Tonalis over the halfway line, the big striker. Nice move this from Nottingham Forest. I want you now on a burst into the box, stopped by Emil Kraft, who sticks it out for a throw. And they're going to have to make a change, and Joe Willock looks unable to continue. Bruno Guimaraes is ready to come on in the 14th minute, and Willock scoring after 18 seconds. His first start of the season. Gives it to Barnes, gets it back again. Joelinton in, away from Bolly. Tonalis now on to Barnes, just outside the area. Barnes plays in, Miguel Almiron, good save. Low down the goalkeeper, got a firm hand behind it.
He's just tried to put it in that bottom right-hand corner. Keeper gets down well, it's a strong hand.
And he looks for another black and white shirt. He's found Joelinton into space for Harvey Barnes to race onto. Isak on the far side, Barnes edge of the area, taking on two red shirts. Now back to Joelinton, a touch and then a hit from Joelinton off target.
Yeah, he's tried to whip it, but he's got nothing on it.
Jota Silva actually runs over it. Moreira into the 6-yard box. What a ball! Headed over by a player arriving late at the back post.
What a ball that is.
Forest Red threw themselves at it, and it's over the top. And Dan Byrne's gone to mark him as the throw comes in. Byrne gets his head to the ball. A shot in off the bar. Equalizer scored by Nottingham Forest. Jota Silva. Newcastle won the first ball from the throw, but not the second. The header from Byrne dropped on the right foot of Jota Silva, and he has lashed it into the net off the underside of the bar. 50 minutes played. Nottingham Forest 1, Newcastle United 1.
Well, didn't deal with the long throw in, did we? Dan Byrne got something on it, fell nicely. It's a good volley. I have to say, he's hit it well. Nick Pope's got no chance. I mean, he's rooting to the spot.
Typically physical style, but then he's given the ball away on the edge of the area and then won it back, but it's come to Elliot Anderson on the outside, tries to dink it over Nick Pope. and it's just past the post from Elliot Anderson. Beats his man, brings it back to Longstaff, looking for Barnes, who collects onto Livramento. Livramento beats his man. Livramento pulls it back, and Harvey Barnes hits it into the side netting. Well, that's two opportunities Newcastle have created.
Livramento does great.
And now Gordon in the wide position, comes inside, still Anthony Gordon. Can't get the shot off, but he's rolled it across to Barnes on the near side. Threatening to take on his man, back to Livramento. The cross in, half-headed away. Lewis Hall, saved by Carlos Miguel as it was heading across goal and maybe inside the far post. It's going to be a Newcastle corner in the 90th minute.
Good save, wasn't it? He's whipped across it.
We look to Sam Allison for the whistle. It's Longstaff, edge of the area, can't find Barnes, still has it. Longstaff beats his man, now finds Harvey Barnes. Cross is blocked. There's the full-time whistle. Penalties will decide this League Cup second round tie. Hudson-Odoi, the Forest substitute, right-footed penalty. And it's into the net.
Good penalty.
Plenty of power behind that to the goalkeeper's left, mid-height. Forest have scored their first spot kick, and here comes Alexander Isak. Isak from the spot, Newcastle's first penalty in the shootout. From the back of the box, pretty straight with the run-up. Now he bends it, and Isak into the net.
Good penalty.
And he's back to form from 12 yards, having had one saved in pre-season against Girona. And Nick Pope facing each other, hands on hips, back of the box. Here comes Milenkovic, rolls it into the bottom right corner.
Whoa.
Nick Pope went the wrong way.
What did I say about centre-backs? He's just waited. Nick Pope goes, he just rolls it in the opposite corner.
Joelinton places the ball down. Steps back to the 18-yard line. Carlos Miguel bangs his hands together, bobs up and down on the goal line. Joelinton with Newcastle's second penalty, and it's saved by Carlos Miguel, diving to his right, low down.
Well, he's gone for brute power, hasn't he? Just tried to lash it. Keeper guesses right.
Bruno Guimaraes breaks from the Newcastle group on halfway to go and speak to Joelinton. Nico Williams now for the home side. Right-footed, just beats Pope, diving to his left, bit more height on that one. Pope went the right way, but it was too far into the corner. Here's Bruno Guimaraes with the penalty, stuttering run up into the bottom corner to the goalkeeper's left, and Newcastle score their third penalty, but Forest lead 3-2.
Good penalty, wasn't it? Just tucked it in the corner.
Right-footed against Nick Pope. Pope with his arms outstretched.
Oh, yes!
Ibrahim Sangare has hit the crossbar full on, and Nottingham Forest unsuccessful for the first time in the shootout. Gordon to level it up with this penalty. Anthony Gordon scores!
Brilliant.
Sends
Absolutely
the keeper the
brilliant.
wrong way, and you never doubted him, not for a second.
Just whipped his foot round it. Keeper goes the wrong way.
Nick Pope walks to the edge of the 6-yard box. The referee tells Pope to get back.
No.
You don't fancy a one?
No. Don't fancy this kid at all.
It's a slow stride back. He retreats towards the edge of the penalty area. Now comes forwards. Awonyi over the bar.
That is absolutely shocking.
Taiwo Awonyi has skied it, and now Sean Longstaff can win it for Newcastle United. Longstaff, he made his Newcastle United debut on this ground at this stage of the League Cup 6 years ago. Now from the penalty spot, sends them into round 3. Longstaff rolls it into the bottom right corner. Carlos Miguel goes the wrong way. They are through on penalties. They've beaten Forest 4-3 in the shootout after a 1-1 draw, after being behind in the shootout as well, following Joelinton's penalty that was saved. But Forest unsuccessful, missing their last two. Longstaff stepped up and did the business from the spot to win it. Newcastle United with some much needed positivity, a win on penalties and progress into round 3 of the League Cup.